This is Evan, and well, if I haven't already said in my previous videos, if you guys have watched them, I'm a security freak, so I love burglar alarms. So in this one, I'm going to be showing the different alarm sounds that my system makes. So this system can function as a few different alarms. This can function as a fire alarm, a police alarm, and a medical alarm. It's made by a company called Demco, and they're bought by a company called Honeywell. If you guys don't know what they are, they make like thermostats and furnaces and air conditioners and all sorts of other stuff. But this is an old burglar alarm from the early 2000s, and I actually got this is actually a newer version. This is just an old keypad. These are actually wired. This is a commercial security panel that I've kind of converted into a little wireless panel. As a matter of fact, I have two security systems in my room right now. I have this one, and then I have a more residential for like home use security panel. That's a touchscreen panel that I can actually use even though I'm blind. But this system is all wired, mainly except for the wireless part. So what I have in here is a wired keypad. This is one of the older model keypads. For security nerds, it's called a 6139, a Demco keypad. And these are kind of earlier. These work with a lot of the older panels, plus some of the newer ones. The newer ones actually have compatibility with the others. And I also do have a wireless mod. I'll try and show the wireless module in here. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, you guys can't really see it. It's kind of covered by wires, but there's a couple circuit boards in here. There's the CPU, the main control board, and you just probably saw my arm. And then there's a wireless circuit board that gives the panel wireless. So what I have is a wireless door sensor. So if I open my bedroom door, it'll actually know. But I can show, the main purpose of this video is to show what this panel sounds like when it goes into alarm. So this panel has two different types of sounds. There's a fire alarm and a burglar alarm / medical alarm. So the fire alarm is a pulsing, and it actually sounds a lot like a house smoke detector, except it's a lot quieter. And the burglar alarm and the medical alarm is like a two-tone sound. And the keypads sound different, but the older keypad sounded much higher pitched, like this one, and the newer ones sounded more subtle and lower pitched. But I'll just go ahead and set it off. So we'll show what the fire alarm sounds like. Like I said, the burglar and medical alarms sound exactly the same, so I'll show the fire and burglar alarms, but I won't set off the medical alarm. So I have a few different shortcut keys too on the side of the numbers, because you see you got a number keypad with your basic 1, 2, 3, all the way through 0 and star and pound. But you got these 4 keys that you can program for panics. So the fire alarm sounds a lot like this. I'll wait a minute. Alright, we'll go and I'll pause the video for a second.
Resume button.
Okay, I just decided I'd wait for my dad to start playing music on his computer so that way he wouldn't have to hear it. But this is what the fire alarm sounds like. And then you have to disarm it with the passcode, which I'm not afraid to show because it's such an easy passcode. Pretty annoying, right? And then this actually has the ability of, if you push 1, it silences all of the sounders when the panel is going off in a fire alarm. If it's a burglar alarm, the only way you can silence the siren is by entering your code. But this is basically able to function as a fire alarm panel, in a way. So we'll disarm it with the code twice to clear the alarm. And like I said, I have a newer keypad, but it's not really working right now. I'll have to fix that up later. But the beeps are a little quieter, and it sounds a little different. But this is the burglar alarm, and it's pretty annoying, and that's a good thing, I guess. But here we go. That's what the burglar alarm does. Pretty annoying, but cool. And this panel, these other two, the third button down is a medical, and this actually will arm the system as if I were leaving, called away mode. So see, if I arm it, it starts to count down, and then gives me time to leave. But that's basically what the system does when it goes into alarm. If I had a siren hooked up to it, it would be much louder. I do have a couple sirens. I'll show you what one of them looks like. Yeah, let me find the one that works really well without tape over it. I'll show you one here. Let me try and get my... There we go. So this is called a Honeywell Wave 2 siren, and it's actually a very common siren. I like it. It's loud, and it has 2 different tones, so you can make it warble, or you can make it play a steady beep. We're going to open that, but that's the siren I would have had hooked up, but that thing's way too loud. But, you know, just thought I'd show you that too. But yeah, thanks for listening to me set this panel off, and see you in the next video.